Yeah, well,
and I came to this fucking shit country called Latvia, right? Where apparently the fucking police, the Norwegian, of course, just doing absolutely everything to make sure I'm being tortured. You know, I'm getting death threats nowadays, like every fucking day. You know, I'm being tortured horrifically by the directed energy weapons, mostly by the directed energy weapon. The star cannot work. Well, it is. This keeps going on. You know, um, usually by just some dudes, who just ignorant people, basically, just following orders or following rules like massless sheeps. You know, yeah. And then, of course, I have the police like waiting for me in every corner just to threat me that they're going to jail me or they're going to do that or this if I do talk, which of course I will talk. You know, it's just a matter of if this is the only way that I could defend myself with, I will be doing it. You know, there's no other option, right? And basically, from the way I see it, well, I'm dealing with murders, like literally police force, like Oslo police, who has just actually murdered people before. So I'm not the first one, So I'm dealing with murders at the end of the day. Now the murderer just wants me to just be silent about raping one of my family members, um, killing other family members, torture of my family members. 11 years in this like hellhole, you know, trying to involve me into drugs, trying to involve family member into drugs. Just basically destroying your life, basically. Just without there being on the spot. So the fucking police. Um, I know, I'm just like every fucking day I'm being tortured, right? So I had this idea, you know, I might, actually I do have like two videos with my face, with everything that has with my identity to do, because but this video, of course, um, they will be sure if anything happened because I know they are murderers, and of course they just want to push me and push others into committing suicide. That's the And when I'm telling you it's the fucking police, it is the fucking police. They are the murderers. So yeah, so comes the situation where who should we retaliate at? Would you retaliate at the fucking idiots, or would you retaliate at the fucking police? Who is actually like the Latvian police has absolutely nothing to do with the whole thing. They are just like fucking like the idiots on the streets, basically, just fucking idiots. You know, and the Norwegian police just like hide themselves somewhere, like fucking rats, like exactly like rats or cockroaches or whatever. Um. So yeah. Um. I don't want to say like they actually just let me work, but after just torturing me 24/7, you know. But if you are listening to what I'm saying, this might makes you intimidated by, you know, because the directed energy weapons is just also another thing, It's just weapons that is just this AI thing that like the Havana syndrome, where they could actually just keep torturing you. They could just can communicate with your brain. It's just like you are totally fucking implanted, or just this sounds crazy. When I'm saying this, it just sounds like fucking crazy. You know, but if you read through the human rights organization and the UN, and you will see this cyber torture thing. So it might seem off to be talking about, but it is what it is. It is like what's really happening. So you have the cyber torture, you have the Havana syndrome, where directed energy weapons just gets used on the person to torture them, or him or her, or whatever. Even with the when I'm talking about um, directed energy weapons or just cyber torture. Basically, they just could, they just get your brain waves and that's it. You know, it just you're hacked. It's like a virus just got into your mind. It's more or less like that. You know? But anyways, the directed energy weapons is just something else. The torture by the directed energy weapons, the things that they could do, like communicate with your brain or just to get in the signals of your brain, like when you talk, so that they can actually understand. Like they could even the directed energy weapons thing is just it just predicts it just they want to torture you to not to just completely control your mind, but it just to just try to predict what's your next move it's going to be, you know. The and oh fuck that is fucking torture, man. You know, they could predict. They want to predict, like they want to have you as predictable, not unpredictable. You know, somehow they want to have control over everything in your life, everything like your work, your social life, your sexual life, even your thoughts, even everything. You know, they just want to have complete control of the person. They are so fucking afraid of what we have to say. You know, what should I tell you? Anyways, if I'm saying this and you're listening to this and you are just feeling intimidated or you're feeling afraid to say something, you might have the same treatment as I have or whatever. You know, let me tell you this: we only live once, right? So how do you actually want to live? Like, do you really want to live like a fucking slave to some fucking entity in Norway who just like want to enslave people and just murder them? I could actually tell you I got targeted based maybe on my background or color or something. As far as I'm concerned, you know, I never been in any bad like thing that could actually get this attention of the police. You know, even my family member, they just target them to just target me. You know, they want to have complete control over the person they want to target. Are fucking murders, just completely and totally fucking murders. But I would say this. I'm just here to just document what has actually happened. You know, even today and yesterday, I've been like, without sleep for over a week now. And my mind is just, there is the directed energy weapons, just um, a horrible fucking torture, you know. And they are not just seeing you or me as a human beings, they just seeing it as guinea pigs. Just. But anyways, um, I want to tell you this, you know. We are going to live once, you know. So how do you really want to live? Do you want to live as a slave for these motherfuckers because they will threat you with death, jail, uh, poverty, and everything? So there's no reason for you to be afraid to speak up, you know. As they have the right to torture us, we do have the right to talk about it, you know, or we do have the right to defend ourselves, you know. Before, they sent people to assault me, you know, like once or twice, and now it's threats, right? But I came to a point in my life where I said, whoever touches me, he would be fucking dead. If somebody just come and touches me, like, and he's a stalker or something, and he's fucking dead, you know? That's no joke. And then they knew, okay, well, we cannot touch him, you know? Some things in life, you know, we might fucking die, they might kill us in our sleep, they might just, send somebody to just murder us or just, send somebody to harass us, and then we click and then we just, retaliate and everything. But at the end of the day, you know, I don't think we should just let them just keep torturing us, you know. At least we given them something to think about. Yeah, they are fucking murderers. I know they are fucking murderers, and they are fucking murderers. They killed people before, I know that, you know that, right? They are murderers. And whatever it takes, if it goes this way, then I might actually just, take the trip to Iran, because I really think they are fucking, they just really, really about to murder now. And I'm not going to be silent if they keep torturing me. I will not allow anybody to just step on my toe. You know, I'm not having it. I'm not taking it. And well, let's see how it goes. But yeah, as I said before, even Russia, I don't believe that Russia might be even safe. You don't ask me why. I just don't feel that it will be safe for TIs. Iran might be. So because even the Polish just trying to push me to go there to Russia. But I don't even think Russia would be a possible solution. I think Iran is the solution. Because the punks and murderers, they fear them. You know, I mean, like, if Iran can be controlled by the U.S., well, Norway is controlled by the U.S., right? The government is controlled by the fucking U.S., right? Iran is not. If a government the U.S. can control, the Norwegian will be weak. That's what I'm thinking. You know, maybe Russia. I don't know. I don't know about Russia, but if the Norwegian police want me to go to Russia, they even keep pushing for it to go to Russia. Then you will feel like there's something wrong in here. But anyways, I just let this one out, and then we will see how it goes. We will see how life goes. But yeah, we will see how it goes. But just if you have any information that you think it might help others, just put it out there. Just speak up. Fuck the police. We say, you know. Fuck the police. If they're going to murder us, murder us. I mean, like, fuck them. Like, I will only live once, and I'm not going to live in humiliation and torture and daily torture basically. That's not going to happen. So yeah. So we will take it from there, and we'll see how it goes.